Yeah, man. Baby on some real shit, man.
Yup.
I'm let y'all niggas know right now, man.
For real.
Coming up as a Haitian, as a Zo. And nigga went through it, man.
For real.
I believe I'm making rapping, man. Fuck that shit.
Poor man work non-stop. A rich man live off a poor man's labor. The soldier protects them both. The taxpayer pay the bill for all three. The banker runs all four. The lawyer twists the truth for all five. The doctor sends a bill to all six. The criminal terrifies all seven. And the politician, he lives like a king off all eight. Get in the game.
Hey y'all, what's going on? It's your boy Dipset TV back with another one. Y'all see the video I started off with, but that's exactly what the topic is about. You understand what I'm saying? It's about getting this paper, how we're gonna get this paper, what we're gonna do today, what kind of strategy we're gonna make to get this money, you understand? Let's build a company, let's do something, let's build some type of business. We ain't got no bread, let's find a way to get the money because there's people with money that can give it to us as long as we give them the right approach, the right everything, And first of all, I'm gonna start the video off with this old man right here. Check it out.
Fuck the club, fuck the party. Fuck wasting your nights trying to look cool for people who don't even care about you. While they're out getting drunk, you could be building your future. While they're busy flexing for attention, you could be stacking wins in silence. Let me tell you the truth. Success doesn't come from shots at midnight. It comes from the hours nobody sees, the grind, the focus, the lonely nights when you say no to distraction and yes to your dream. Every night you waste is another step backward. Every night you focus is another step forward. And when the smoke clears and the noise fades, guess who they'll be watching? The one who stayed locked in, the one who sacrificed, the one who chose discipline over distraction. And remember, discipline doesn't just live in your mind, it starts in your body. Low testosterone, cheap dopamine, inflammation and brain fog. Modern society has crippled you. You want to stay resilient and locked in? Rebuild your foundation. Get back to nature and nourish your body.
And he's definitely right, you understand what I'm saying? And I got another clip to play for you guys, you understand what I'm saying? Because we are brainwashed, we were stolen from Africa and then, just like Bob Marley said, with the Buffalo Soldiers and stuff like that. So they feed us something about the American dream or whatever it is, you gotta work for the money, you gotta do this. Remember, the land was been here before there was even civilization on earth, you understand? So basically, the land was already here. So now while we gotta pay houses, pay for mortgage and all that stuff when the land was already here, but I'm not even talking about that right now. I'm gonna show you exactly what somebody's letting you guys know how the U.S. is trying to keep us colonized in some type of way, check it out.
The American dream ain't real, never was. It's a bedtime story they tell the poor so we don't wake up and burn the whole system down. Work hard, play by the rules, and you'll make it. Yeah? Then why are millions of us barely scraping by while billionaires hoard enough money to end poverty 100 times over? They tell us it's about effort, that if you're struggling, it's your fault. Not the rigged economy, not the landlords jacking up rent 150% since the 90s, not the fact that minimum wage hasn't kept up with inflation since the 60s, and not the fact that half of us don't have $500 for an emergency while CEOs make that in a second. Nah, it's you. You just didn't try hard enough. I say bullshit. They say go to college, but a degree don't mean nothing when you're drowning in debt you'll never pay off. Student loans in this country total $1.7 trillion. And who profits? The same banks that needed bailouts while we all lost our homes in '08. The same politicians that send their kids to Ivy League schools with no debt, no struggle, and no worries. It was never about giving us a future. It was about trapping us. They say, buy a house. With what? Wages ain't moved in decades. Rent so high, can't even save. The average home price is 5 times what it was in the 80s, and they want to tell us it's just inflation? No, it's greed. It's billionaires and banks buying up homes, turning neighborhoods into playgrounds for the rich, pushing working people into the dirt. They say just get a good job. Where? Factory jobs are all gone, retail jobs can barely pay rent, healthcare costs can wipe out your whole life savings overnight. They say the economy is booming. But for who? Because it ain't the single mom working 2 jobs just to keep the lights on. It ain't the guy breaking his back in a warehouse with no benefits. And it sure as hell ain't the millions working harder than ever just to stay broke. And then they tell us, well, at least you have freedom. Freedom to what? To die because we can't afford insulin? To work ourselves to death while billionaires ride rockets to space? To choose between rent and food? That ain't freedom. That's a death sentence. The truth is, the American dream is a leash, a scam, a fantasy to keep us obedient, to keep us blaming ourselves instead of the real enemy, the ones who rigged the game in the first place, and they will keep us chasing that lie until the day we die, unless we finally say enough. We don't need to work harder. We don't need to suffer more. We need to take back what's ours. We built this country. We keep it running, and we're the ones struggling? Nah, not anymore. The dream is dead. Time to build something real.
You know, and basically that's exactly what it is. We just brainwash, you know, and the way they brainwash us, we gotta work 8 hours, we gotta work 40 hours a week, you understand what I'm saying? We gotta at least make $140,000 or $130,000 yearly, annually. We gotta pay mortgage, we gotta pay car notes, we gotta pay electricity, we gotta do this and that. So basically, we don't even know like what we're doing with our own life sometimes. You know, it's just like, I believe that's what they put us in school for. They just train us to just go around in a circle. And you notice the clock, it has 12, 0, I'm sorry about that, it has 12, 6, 9, and 3. You know, and these 12 hours, they keep you calculated to keep going in the same old circle. Why wasn't the clock a rectangle instead? Or why wasn't it, you know, so they put the thing in our mind. If you guys don't believe it, check it out.
You better know what's real. You have to start knowing what's real. So I love silver, I love gold, I love real estate, I love my businesses and all this, but AI is coming. And AI is going to wipe out millions and millions of intellectual workers. So like doctors will lose their jobs, teachers will be wiped out because AI is going to be the better teacher. I've already seen the technology for that. This is the biggest change in world history, and we're still teaching kids to go to school and get a job, work hard, save money, and money is fake. And I've never seen such changes. And the US dollar is going down, so America's coming down too.
You know, and basically, that's exactly what I was telling you guys. You guys can't understand it, but soon you will. As soon as you're getting older, you're gonna be like, damn, man, you know, what Dipset TV was telling me, he's right about that. You know, why wasn't the clock made in a rectangle or oval shape? Why does it have to be the 12 hours we gotta work, you know? And the thing is, especially black people, you know, y'all like to show off. Remember, I used to buy Tommy Hilfiger for like 200 and something, 175, you understand what I'm saying? Damn shirt for $175. We like to impress people. We like to wear jewelry, you understand what I'm saying? I had a bunch of jewelry, you feel me? And basically some of these things, we don't need them. You know, instead of investing, you know, you buy a chain for 20 stacks, you know, you buy the medallion for another 40 or 50, you understand what I'm saying? You could have opened a business with that, you understand what I'm saying? And a business doesn't mean you have to build something giant or big or whatever it is. You know, you can build a little small business, a little mom and pop store. You can get something together with that money, you know, but we like to shine. And, you know, the millionaire, I never see them flashing wires of cash or, you know, doing all the bands up stuff, you know. Back then I used to do all that bullshit, you know, but, you know, right now, being older, whatever it is, I think just like this man here, check out this video right quick.
3 things keeping broke people broke. You buy first and think about budget later. You think short term. You blame everything except yourselves. Change your habits and change your income. Which one's your biggest problem?
You know, and to be honest with you guys, you know, like I said, that's what's gonna happen. And then when the Fed snatch you up, you know, you gotta pay that lawyer fee, you gotta pay bond, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, instead of, you know, wearing a big chain to make people impressed, you know, just like the video I showed you guys the other day, you know, the dude did the little interview, whatever, and it was like, oh, this is just a conversation, you know, the Rolex I got on is just a conversation, it's just to attract people. But the real people with money doesn't even wear all that stupid shit. You can just look at somebody that has money, you know, and you can see it. It's just like a Christian. When you walk in front of a Christian person, you could already see the light glowing, like their halo is already with them. Like, hey, you're not a normal person. You're a Christian, aren't you? You understand what I'm saying? And then that way you could always see it's not always about the money. It's about what people see in you, the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, you understand? And that's something I need to learn to do more, you know. I need to just start dressing different. I need to carry myself a different way, and I need to start switching up my conversation. You know, once I switch up my conversation, then I ain't gotta chase money, you understand? Money's gonna come to me naturally, you know? So if you guys don't believe me, check this video out right quick. Anyway, guys, like I was just telling you guys, you know, y'all see how the dude chasing the money, and for the rest of your life, you're going to be chasing it, running after it, you know. We do need money to survive, you know, but basically, some of us, we do not. We use our brains, or let's say, for example, It's not a scam, you know, you just give somebody a proposition where you box them in and they can't tell you, know, like, damn, this dude really know what he's talking about. Let me get this done. Let me do this. Let me do that. And then everything is going to be settled correctly, you know. And like I said, I can't stay too long because the contents I was putting together didn't match what I'm doing right now. So basically, I'm going to give you guys a little video to smile to before we go. Check it out.
What happened? Oh, dang, fool. Hey, you dropped your wallet. Cool. Okay, well, pick it up.
I'm not gonna pick it up.
Fool, bend over and pick up your wallet.
I don't bend over for nobody.
Okay, how about you, like, squat down and grab it?
Squat? Does it look like I do legs? Do I look like a squatter to you? I don't squat for nobody.
Okay, fool, how about you, like, ballerina side bend and grab it?
Do I look like some kind of ballerina to you? Do I look like Natalie Portman from Black Swan? Does it look like I go to Paris Opera Ballet? Do I look like I'm in fifth position to you? I don't side bend for nobody. And it's called a combre.
That was, like, awfully specific for ballet hypotheticals.
Yeah, well, I just thought of it on the spot because I don't do no research for nobody.
Okay, fool, do you do anything?
I don't do nothing for nobody.
Okay, you understand how that's like a double negative, right?
I know what a double negative is, fool.
Okay, you know what, fool?
What?
Don't pick up your wallet. I don't want you to.
You think I'm stupid, huh? You just want me to, like, reverse psychology so that way I could want to pick it up, but for you. I don't get reverse psychologized by nobody.
Okay, you know what? I don't care. I'll pick it up. Ow, what the heck?
I don't need nobody to pick up my wallet for nobody.
Yo, is this your wallet?
I don't have to answer nobody.
Are you serious?
Hey! Hey! That's my wallet!
Hey, go chase him!
I don't chase after nobody.
Oh my God, fool, you know how long it takes to get a new license from the DMV? Like 3 weeks, fool. You know what, fool? You're kind of dumb.
Yeah? Well, I don't have to be smart for nobody.
For nobody. Obviously not. Okay, how about, you know what? Don't do a dumb dance.
Oh, yeah? I don't not dance for nobody.
Oh, yeah, well, then don't not do the moonwalk, stupid.
I'll do the moonwalk. I'm not gonna do the moonwalk for you, homie.
Hey, fool, watch out for the car! Fool! Fool, you're gonna make it. Fool, breathe, I need you to breathe.
I don't breathe for nobody.
Fool! Oh, you're so stupid.
And I hope you guys understand the nature of money, how it works, and if you really want to go get it, this is how you got to do to get it. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't going to keep you guys too long. Remember to put a comment, subscribe if you guys want to, you know, and share it with somebody else. Maybe they probably going through their own little mental illness stuff, or they probably going to their little ambitious stuff, because you gotta have ambitious to get something, you know, and I'm ambitious with the YouTube channel. I feel like it's gonna get me somewhere. I don't need to do no promotions or none of that stuff. I already know sooner or later a few positive brothers and sisters are gonna start listening to me. Hey, what he's saying is right, you know, let me share this with that person. You understand what I'm saying? All right, so until next time, guys, remember, share, like, and subscribe. Dipset TV, peace.
Yeah, this song is for you, Sylvia. Well, it's the beat double low. I got a dedicated son and not a bitch or a hoe. But to the woman I owe, that it's my mama who made me and raised me. From when I was up in the belly till I turned a baby. Yo, plan to raise a boy till he turned a man. Kiss me on the cheeks even though I peed in my pants. When I cry, you made a funny face to make me smile. 6 brothers, 3 sisters, and I'm the last child of the family. I shitted on the floor, you wasn't mad at me. You gave me love and hugs and then you bought me Skittles candy. Yo, love and your compassion's my satisfaction. I'm asking moms, am I your only attraction? SYLVIA, baby boo, mine love you all day. 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 Now I'm in school, I'm bringing mad notes to the crib. Fat A and B letters, PS 181 kid. My mom's is proud of me, my dad always too busy. Even though he gave me cheddar cheese, but never showed a care to me. My heart belongs to Sylvia, word beat, she was with me through sunshine, cloud, rain, and my misery. Time changed, I grew and also made my name. Still in cars, selling dope off in the jack game. Making grands, I wish my mama would've taken it. She pushed it back to me because she don't know how I made it. Word is born, I was a criminal kid. I had a gat kid just like the police did. But my mom's told me no late nights, I rode a CeeLo 9 on my side. And that's the baby boo Steelo. S-Y-L-V-I-A. Baby boo, mine, love you all day. 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 I'm a G, I'm 3/4 past my misery. Cause I got the Drake Fat Links and 90 Camry. Auto the road, coolin' with the hoes. Baby, Al Pacino rocks in the $20 notes for sale. Being in and out of jail. My mom's paid the bill, though she cried cause I kept telling her lies. But she was my queen, the one who never let me down and tried to fulfill my fantasies. I wish I could've paid you back. I did 4 years up in the prison shack, but you always had your babies back. For sure, mamas I love and I adore. I got deported, you made it, Lord, give me an open door. My daddy, he passed away and left you lonely. I'll always love you, mommy, cause you're my one and only. S-Y-L-V-I-A. Baby boo, mine, love you all day. 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 Yeah, I dedicate this song to my mom, Sylvia Pensioner. With all my heart, I wanna tell her I love her. I love you, mom. A lot of people out here ain't got no mamas, no dads. No dads. So, this music is to show. A lot of people without no parents, that the parents will still be alive. They will be alive. And they'll always watch you everywhere and every step you take. Yeah, they're in heaven. And I got nephews and nieces. My nephews and nieces. That's wishing that their grandma was still alive, you know. We love you, grandma. And my brothers and sisters. I know I got into a certain age right now. I know what I took my mama through. I do know what I took her. And believe me, when I was doing all that crime and all that bullshit, man. I was just too young. And I couldn't understand what it's like to have a parent. What it's like to have a life. That's why I dedicate this song to my mom, Sylvia. And a lot of you young folks out there that's running wild. Yeah. Man, take your time, man. Tell your mom you love her often. Tell your dad you love him often. Tell him you love him. Baby boo is out, man. I love you, Sylvia. I love you, Sylvia. I love you, Sylvia. I love you, Sylvia. I love you, mom. Love you, mom.